Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for granting this important urgent question. Kosovo is often faced with a cycle of escalatory and de-escalatory violence on its streets. I want to set the context here in that Kosovo is not Serbia. But earlier this year, Belgrade orchestrated a boycott of democratic elections. As a result that we recognise in the West, and yet now we're asking them to rerun it, there was only a 3% turnout. That was due to foreign interference, which seems to be missing so often from the discussion. Last week, elected mayors did seek to take up their roles, not in a violent manner. It became violent due to the orchestrated violence around the mayoral offices. And whilst I recognise this was an escalatory action, it would not be. Should hostile forces take control of a mayoral office in the UK, we would not say, well, you just need to go and work from home. We would say this is an unacceptable attempt to suffocate democracy. We then saw orchestrated violence on the streets by Belgrade-funded and armed militias against KFOR and the police. There were Molotov cocktails, there was firing of guns against them, there was setting on fire of police cars. So can I please ask my right honourable friend, why was there such a disproportionate and unbalanced response by our allies? It is wrong that the US and EU chose to attack Kosovo with no criticism of the armed militias who created the situation. A democratic ally bore the brunt of those sticks. Secondly, what countermeasures are we putting in place with Belgrade? Because at the moment it appears to be a failure of deterrence diplomacy. How does our policy differ from the US and the EU? Because we are too quiet on what is happening right now. And can we finally call out these Belgrade armed and funded militias who, when an individual says, no, I don't want to support your militia, finds a grenade outside their child's doorstep the next day? This is intimidation in its worst sense. And finally, how are we supporting Serb Kosovo communities in the north to make sure they can live the lives they want and they can participate in democracy without foreign interference having a chilling effect on democracy in Kosovo?
Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I thank my honourable friend, the Chair of the Select Committee, for raising this matter today. This is an area of policy she has followed closely, and the House will recognise her expertise in this matter. I want to make it clear, Mr. Speaker, that the Government is exercising a very responsible role in this matter. It's a part of the world, as she knows, that we know extremely well. We emphasise the importance of dialogue. We emphasise the importance of de-escalation. My right honourable friend, the Prime Minister, had a chance to mention these matters when he met the President of Kosovo on the 1st of June. And my honourable friend for Aldershot, the Minister with specific responsibilities for this part of the world, had visited both Kosovo and Serbia in mid-December. So I hope that she will feel that we are trying to de-escalate the situation. I know that our ambassador is speaking to her, I think, later today, and I hope that she will be reassured by what he and I am saying about the contribution that Britain is making.